Yo guys, George here and welcome to today's video. In this video, as you've seen from the title, I'm going to be running you through my settings and my custom tactics that I use in Ultimate Team. I do want to start by mentioning at the start of the video though, I am a Road to Glory player, so I don't spend any money on FIFA points, and I am a Gold 1 player. So if you're getting higher than Gold 1, you probably don't need any advice from me. I mean, there might be a couple of things that I do different to you that you might want to try out, but honestly, if you're getting higher than Gold 1, I won't listen to me. But anyone lower than me, I get DMs constantly on Instagram asking for my custom tactics, so I might as well make a video and then I can just send them the link. Going into my settings, which I've only just gone into recently. As far as my game settings go, I have all my camera settings just on default. I have HUD on player name and indicator just so I know the player name comes above the player who's controlling the ball, just so I know who's on the ball at that time in case I can't tell if they've got the back to me or whatever. And it's also useful to know which player it is to know how many skill move, what star skill move they've got, so you know which skills you can perform with that player and which ones you can't. It just makes it easier to understand which player's on the ball at which time. One less thing to think about. I don't use a little mini map at the bottom. I probably should, but I literally just have never used it and I can't get into the habit of using it. Score clock drop down, turn that off. That's just in the way. It's on the screen. Get it off. You don't need to know. Net tension, net shape, net meshing, just default. Scrolling lineups, it shows you the team lineup at the bottom. Just get rid of that. You don't want it on your screen. It's just annoying, and it can be there when you kick off as well, and it just gets in the way of the near side of the pitch. Time finishing I have off. I do use time finishing in my free kicks and penalties though, but it still, even though I've got it turned off, you can still use time finishing on penalties and free kicks. Don't have anything to do with that. Pass block system, make sure that's on. Air balls and loose balls for auto switching. I don't really know. It's just always been on that, so I don't want to change it. Auto switch move assistance, I just have it on low. I've recently changed that to low because I watched a video on settings. It was Huge Gorilla's video. He had it on low, so I thought I'd switch it to low. I think I had it on none before. Jockey assisted, that's pretty standard. Right stick switching's on player relative. I actually really want to try it on ball relative, but apparently it's awful, so I just don't want to risk it. I'm going to leave it on player relative. Pass assistance, just have it on assisted. Through ball the same. Shot the same. Cross on semi, that's standard. All of that's assisted, just leave it on it. Analog sprint, right, so you've got to put this on off, and I only just realised this recently. Basically, as soon as you press the R2 button, when it's on off, as soon as it feels a little bit of tension on the R2 button, your player will be sprinting at its maximum sprint speed. But if you have it on, the longer it takes you to press R2, that's how long it takes the player to start sprinting. So once it gets all the way down to the bottom, that's when he'll start sprinting to his full potential. Whereas if you have it off, as soon as it feels tension on the R2 button, it's going to be sprinting to its full potential. And it seems to be better like that. I haven't noticed much difference, but yeah, it just seems common sense to have it on off, even though it's already it comes as on. You need to go in and change that to off. Pass receiver lock is on late. This basically means, so I press X and I'm aiming my analog towards my right winger, but he gets marked and I want to change it to my striker. So you can move your analog to point it towards your striker last second, and the player will try to pass it to your striker instead of the right winger. If you have it on early, whoever you're pointing your analog towards for that pass, that is who it's going to. You can't change who you want it to go to. So late seems to be the better for me. I'm always changing where I want to do my passes. I'm constantly doing skill passes as well, so back heels and stuff. It just suits me to have it on late, but you make your mind up on that, which one you want it on. Don't worry about my team. I know Sissoko could be swapped with Ozil, and then I'd have 10 chem on both of them, but I don't think Ozil is staying in my team. With my custom tactics, I immediately switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 in-game. I have press after possession loss, 3 width, 7 depth. Anyone who plays drop back, 1 depth, you're a minger. I know it's kind of the meta, but I just don't know how you can enjoy playing FIFA that way. It's just awful. And then I just go for balanced. That should be on 3 width, 3 players in the box, 2 and 2. I tend to do a lot of 1-2s when I'm on the offense, so if I want one of my midfielders to go forward, I will trigger it rather than them being high and out of position. For instructions, I have whichever. I usually use like a quicker attacker and a like finisher. So here I've got Saint-Maximin, who will be on getting behind, and then Aguero's on mixed attack. I have my Cam sometimes on stay forward, sometimes just on balanced. It depends what's happening, to be honest. Sometimes they seem to be out of position and I want them to stay forward, and sometimes I just like them on balance, so I switch that depending. The right centre mid's always on balanced, and why is it not on cover centre? That should be on cover centre, I don't know why it wasn't. The left centre mid's on stay back while attacking cover centre, and the CDMs stay back while attacking cover centre. Cover centre is vital. I'm saying it's vital, because you just don't want your midfielders going out wide and then leaving your centre backs exposed, because if you start controlling your centre backs too much and dragging them out of position, it just leaves gaps in behind for players to play through balls, and especially with me as I play 7 depth, so my line's always really high. I have both my fullbacks on stay back while attacking. I don't really need them to be attacking, like just stay. I just like them staying back. I don't need them to get involved in the attack. I've got enough good players forward, and crossing isn't the meta on this FIFA, so there's no need for them to be up the pitch trying to put crosses in. I make sure I have Ter Stegen on comfort crosses. I used to have him on sweeper keeper, but I didn't like it, so I turned it off. Sometimes he would like come out without me pressing triangle, and I think that's because I had him on sweeper keeper, so I keep that on balance now. And that is honestly my custom tactics, guys. Like I said, I am a gold 1 player consistently if I don't do like challenges for my YouTube video and stuff. So if you're higher than gold 1, probably wouldn't listen to me. This is just for those like followers and people maybe gold 3, silver 1 who are looking for some new custom tactics to see how they work. But yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you could drop a like. If you are new around here or you're not already subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.